everyone. This is Divine Amethyst, and I'm about to do your Earth, Wind, Fire, and a tall glass of water love reading for the first half of February, for February 1st through 15th. I will be returning to the weekly format once I finish, getting everything going with this whole reboot thing. A lot. But yeah, so let's get into it. So for Earth signs this week, it appears that someone is going through a breakup or a divorce or parting of ways. What I'm getting is that there's going to be communication, very clear, concise communication coming in about a long-standing relationship that you've had where you've always been close to this person, but it's either been you or them who no longer feels that their needs are getting met in the relationship, and instead of coming to you to talk about it, they've been talking with other folks, but someone's going to be bringing information about that to you, about your partner, or bringing your partner information about what you're feeling. So be careful about who you discuss your relationship with for this first half of February. You're going to have a lot of decisions that you're going to have to make with this. Some of you will even be reaching out to a mother or an aunt or a grandmother for advice and insight, or someone who is like that, kind of maternal figure in your life for insight about what your next moves need to be. But there is a shit ton of just ridiculous ass chaos and gossip going on about it from something, like I said, either you or your partner said about dissatisfaction. Make sure to not use food as a band-aid during this. You're gonna have some things where some of you are going to be eating very unhealthily and also overindulging during this time, and thinking a lot about the way things used to be and kind of having nostalgia for how things used to be, even though you know that they're not that way now. It also appears that as things are coming to an end, there is a risk of either you or the person that you're involved with being pregnant. I don't know if the pregnancy had something to do with the ending. I don't know if it was someone who stepped outside of their situation and got pregnant by somebody else, or got someone else pregnant, or if it's just one of those things where there's a parting of ways and then poof, somebody's pregnant, which is really fucked up. That's a bad situation. Yeah, because right here, you're going to be getting some official documents, and to me that means that that's either something connected with that's either something connected with a divorce, or something that came through with some testing results, possibly DNA testing or genetic testing, whatever, on a child to confirm parentage. And it's a lot of bullshit coming out with that. It's going to cause a lot of conflicts, a lot of fights, there are going to be some pretty wild fights once these documents come through. That sucks. That was not the romance reading that I was hoping to give you guys, but it is what it is. So that is the Earth, Wind, Fire, and a tall glass of water for earth signs for the first half of February. All right, so on to our air signs. So for the earth, wind, fire, and a tall glass of water for air signs for the first half of February. Right now, you guys are really radiating confidence and sex appeal, and you're going to be getting some surprise communication coming in out of the blue from someone who's had their eye on you and just hasn't had the backbone to step up as of yet. It looks like you're going to be doing a whole bunch of socializing, like going out to a bunch of events, bunch of parties, networking, like all kinds of stuff. And there's going to be someone there that you're going to end up crossing paths with, who you're going to have to really use discernment with this and really make sure that you are maintaining your standards of how you want to be treated, because there are going to be a bunch of people that are interested in you, but not everybody is going to be willing or able to treat you how you need to be treated in your love life. But it does look like, yeah, it does look like the person who was sending the communication actually knows a little bit. I wonder if there might even be some history with this person. I don't know. Just based on the cards, someone's going to do a pop-up on you, like, and they're going to do a pop-up with an offer in hand. Like they really want to solidify whatever connection you guys have. You're going to be like, where the fuck did this, how? Yeah, but they're going to want to lock you down. It's going to be someone who might have been waffling and wasn't committing or whatever, and you just, you just cut that shit out and you're like, yeah, so I'm not on that. Either you want me or you don't, but you need to make up your fucking mind. And so they're going to pop up and they're going to, they want to seal the deal, so to speak. One thing that I would caution is that it looks like it's someone who has children, and it looks like their children's other parent is about to put on their own special show and like basically try to throw them under the bus. I would suggest that you use your intuition and that you really try to look at what this person's motivations are for trying to act out the way that they're going to be doing. Because it looks like that person who's just being a shit starter, like the person's former partner, is mad not only because things didn't work out with them, but because they chose you. It's one of those things where it's like they don't really want them, but they don't want anybody else to be with them, because people can sometimes be fucking childish and immature. So don't let this other person's behavior influence your perception and perspective of your partner, but I would say use your intuition. Like if there are things that are coming out and secrets that are coming out, I would really suggest having clear and direct communication. Don't play into the immaturity, don't play into the childishness. Talk directly with your person about it. Like just be real blunt, real upfront, and just have a talk with them and ask for them to be completely honest and real with you. So that is your romantic read for air signs for the first half of February for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and a tall glass of water. And yes, I know I should be drinking water instead of this soda. Soda's bad for you, but I'm feeling very soda-like right now. All right, so let's go into our fire signs for romance for February 2020 for the first half. So this is the Earth, Wind, Fire in a tall glass of water for fire signs for the first half of February 2020. All right, so what I am getting here is that there's been a lot of secrets that have been coming out in a relationship or about a prior relationship that you've had. Someone was, they called themselves trying to be very, very, very sneaky in how they went about things, even down to trying to hit someone's pockets and even use money to keep someone in a situation. I don't know whether it is you or whether it was someone that you're dealing with that tried to basically say, you know, if you leave, well, I'm taking this or I'm taking this or whatever, or saying, you know, you can't have anything like this without me, kind of thing, but that really holding it over someone's head. And it's at a point where someone was just like, you know what, fuck this, fuck it all, I'm out, I'm not doing this, I'm not playing these games. Yeah, they deaded the situation and decided to really listen in to basically your higher self, listening to, you know, a higher source and really reflecting on what is the best thing for me. What would I be doing in this situation to make the best steps for myself? And they just cut out all the bullshit. And it looks like because of that decision to just say, fuck it, you know what? If I can't have it without you, I don't want it. I'm not playing those games or whatever, but somebody fucking dipped. And they're coming into a new sense of what they really want in a partnership. So you're finding a new sense of what you really want in a partnership. And you have your eyes on what will bring you that happiness and that joy in a romantic relationship going forward. And what the obstacles are to be overcome, because you've really been doing introspection on what your view about love and relationships is. Like, it's completely changed from what it once was. It's almost like you're a completely new person when it comes to how you give and receive love and how you perceive it. And it looks like you're going to be doing some traveling as well in order to break up some energy and move past certain obstacles. This is interesting. So your romance reading thus far is really, I don't know what it is with fire signs. You guys are interesting. Whew. What are fire signs hoping to gain from this journey in the first half of February 2020? And what are they looking at really making a new romantic investment into? Okay, that's blunt. Damn, that's blunt too. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, good for you. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Somebody's getting engaged. It's either you or your person is like cutting out the bullshit, I'm on my way. You know what? I'm going to take this fucking leap of faith. I'm going to make this decision, make this journey, what have you, because I feel that I know who the fuck my person is, and I don't feel like being bothered wasting time on any little bullshit. That's really beautiful, you guys. So yeah, congratulations to whoever's getting engaged, and happy Valentine's and all that goodness. All right, so that was the romance for the first half of February for fire signs. Okay, so for water signs, what I would say is for those of you who have kind of been going through other things emotionally outside of your romantic life, try to avoid eating your feelings, dude. There's some stuff where you're really in your head about past relationships, possibly even relationships that were with the parent of a child, and you've been letting it, the other parent of a child, and you've been letting it really influence how you're approaching the person that you're currently interacting with. And what that's doing is creating some drama unnecessarily. You have some really positive things coming in as far as your romantic life. It looks like there's somebody who is a great deal of fun and just like really down to earth, but they really embrace their inner child, and they're also very loyal. They're very sweet. Good for you guys. Very loyal, very sweet. There are some things that you're gonna have to cut out as far as habits, and also as far as other people that you have around the periphery who are trying to be all up in your ear talking shit, because there's going to be, if you don't cut those people out, it's going to really have you tied up too much in your head to make the most of this blessing of this person that is either already with you or that you are moving towards in a relationship, because a lot of these people are just, I have no idea why people do this shit. I really don't. But a lot of these people that are doing the gossip, it's like they're just trying to undercut it to try and basically find ways to keep you in your own head so that they can try and steal your person. Don't allow that shit to happen. Let's see, further messages for water signs for their romance for the first half of February 2020. Okay. Yeah. It's basically other cards that all mean like the same message. You know, think about it, pray on it, spend some real quality time praying, meditating, whatever it is you do that really clears your mind and helps give you clarity and perspective. Follow your gut instincts. I mean, this is a really beautiful person that you're either already dealing with or about to deal with, like beautiful spiritually and emotionally and mentally, and just like, yeah, they seem pretty fucking amazing. And yeah, don't let get caught in your head about the past and things that have gone wrong before fuck up your shit. Because like we already had the fox come out and then the snake, so like it's still motherfuckers like trying to be sneaky and trying to gossip and trying to start shit just because they want the person that you have and they want you to fuck it up. So, you know, don't allow that shit to go down in that way at all. In other news, some of you are going to be either getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant during this first half of February. So looks like a little Valentine's loving. Congratulations to those. But yeah, get out of your head, pray on it, and embrace the love you have.